Continuing this story as flames and smoke shot from the crash site, emergency crews rushing in to help.
In some cases, so did civilians. This was all hands on deck. KITV4's Paul Drews continues our team coverage with one of the everyday heroes who jumped in.
The Osprey in this marine training exercise video had no trouble flying over Kaneohe, but that was not the case for one of the aircraft on Sunday.
I saw land, and then it started to take off again. Got about 200 yards up in the air, and then started coming down, started tilting to the left, and then eventually fell to the ground.
Some could only watch in horror as smoke started pouring from the downed Osprey, but Arnold Fahayan and others quickly sprang into action.
Saw the debris flying and smoke, and I sprinted across the field. It was probably about a 500-yard track to where the Osprey went down.
Those initial rescuers had to scale a fence just to reach the crash site, then helped to get the injured Marines off the badly damaged Osprey, which had erupted in smoke and fire.
This scene looked like something out of the movie, something that you'd see in a combat movie where you went into the immediate area and you smelt the smoke, you felt the heat from the smoke and the burning, and so it kind of brought me back to Afghanistan.
Arnold did his last tour as a Navy nurse in Afghanistan and also worked as a hospital corpsman during his 26 years in the military. He was at Bellows with his family for a relaxing college graduation party, his daughter's. But immediately after the crash, his training kicked in.
We were trained to react to those certain situations, and having been deployed to the Middle East, my last deployment was Afghanistan, so immediately there's no concern for really for my safety. It was more trying to get those folks that were injured help and assistance.
Rescuers determined 2 of the most seriously injured Marines needed to be taken to the hospital immediately and used a nearby pickup truck to take the men to Castle Medical Center. Arnold took care of a Marine with extensive head injuries who was barely breathing.
On that ride there, he was in and out. I had to make sure he was still breathing and gave him some painful stimulus to make sure he did not pass and make sure that he keep him alive.
After that, other emergency personnel arrived at this mass casualty situation. This was one of just 7 ambulances dispatched to take away the most severely injured. 3 EMS personnel were also stationed on a handy van, which was used to treat the other 11 Marines who were in stable condition on their way to the hospital. Now today, the governor recognized the efforts of the rescuers and civilians who stepped in to help those injured Marines. All but 4 of those on board the Osprey have been treated and released from the hospital. 3 now in stable condition, with 1 Marine still critical. Paula, Yunji, back to you.